I'm absolutely blown away at how good this new city builder is. It's kind of come out of absolutely nowhere for me, and oh boy, it's like Manor Lords, but it does a whole bunch of really interesting things in a bunch of interesting ways. This is Mandate Order, and it's a city builder, a kingdom builder, and a siege, defense, and offense game, I think you could probably say. You need to build up a city. You need to surround it with walls. You're going to be attacked by enemies, but you're also going to be forming troop formations and marching those troops around the countryside to conquer villages so that they can pay you tribute. That's right, this game has got a lot going on, and for an early build of the game, I am super impressed with what this title has to offer. We start with not very many people. We got a population of just about 20 people. We've got 4 transportation and construction crews, and this is basically going to be the backbone of our economy. We've also got ourselves a couple of supplies, some logs, some jujube, okay, and some lumber. That's fine. We also start very, very near to a stone deposit with a heck of a lot of stone in it, which I'm sure will come in handy very, very soon indeed. Okay, we got a couple of tutorialized bits and bobs to go through. We're going to start with a logging workshop. You'll never guess what this is going to allow us to do. Where should we build it? Let's build it on the main road. This main road is here, but there are other roads that we can build as well. We've got a boar lair over there. We've got some hunting grounds here. We've got some tin deposits. I can also zoom out, and we can have a little look at, and then zoom back in here, I guess. Look at that. Nice little bridge. There's an enemy, a group of enemies, actually, over there. That is all something that we will be getting to in due course. Anyway, for now, we need to get the basics down. We need to get the basics sorted. So, let's get constructing with this logging workshop. Let's also maybe see if we can try and set up a very rudimentary sort of like road system. I mean, I'm not looking for something too complicated. Maybe something like this. Sure, let's go with something like that, and then let's also jump into 3 times speed so that we can get all of this built fairly quickly. Good. Okay, once we have got this up and running, we can think about assigning one of our crews. As I sort of said, this is the sort of real backbone between of the economy. So assigning one person here, or a group of people here, I guess, means that we are going to start logging, which is really, really nice. And look at that, we can actually see at a glance what we've got. We're moving logs, wandering, moving logs, etc. Grand. Okay, build a wood workshop. I guess this area is going to become my industrial area. Just naturally kind of gonna roll with it. We can see, by the way, the area of impact. I'm not really sure what this is. I guess it's the sort of collection radius that we can realistically utilize, but not super obvious. Not super obvious to me. Either way, let's see if we can try and get ourselves this wood workshop. We're going to be able to build a couple of different things, but most importantly, we are going to be able to build planks. Planks are super important. If we go into work, we can have a little look. We got logs into lumber, sure, but we can also do logs into wooden clubs. I'm only interested in the lumber right now. We can set minimum storage of logs. We can set maximum production of lumber. That's currently set to 50. I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, we also now need to build some tents, build a foraging camp, and build a well. Well, the foraging camp, I think we're going to build over here, unless there is any... Yeah, there's no reason to build... Oh, I see. Okay, alright, this is your area of impact. I don't know what the area... I still don't know where the area of impact for the wood is, but the area of impact for this is fairly easy to wrap my head around. Is there any other sort of resource nearby that I can forage for? I think the answer to that is negatory. Let's go and get a foraging camp. We'll build that over there. And you know what? Let's grab ourselves a little sort of road extension. I really like how you can sort of like build all these connecting roads. I like it. I think that's pretty cool. I like all the little points that you can get. There we go. Look at that. That's looking pretty darn good, if I do indeed say so myself. Let's get that all built. It's probably going to take my peeps quite a few days to sort of wander all the way over there, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. And I've given them a road, so let's hope that they can walk just that little bit faster. Right, supplies are still looking fine. The good news is that we should be increasing our lumber now, which is marvelous. We don't actually have anywhere to store our lumber yet. We're currently, I think, just storing it in this pile. I don't know if we can re-add things to this pile, though, so that's fine. Anyway, let's get residential stuff sorted. Let's get ourselves, what is that, 7 tents? Do I want to do tents over here? I guess we do. Let's just do, let's do this. We don't need to overcomplicate things there. And, oh, we can just build multiple at a time. Okay, now I don't think that these have to be connected up to the road, but it's nice. It feels like a nice little feature. There we go. Get that connected up there. That connected up over there, and then these are all already connected as is. Excellent. Foraging camp is now built. Let's get one team assigned to go and work over there. I should say, by the way, that whilst we don't have any teams that are assigned, the other ones are just going to do construction. So if they're not assigned to anything specific, they will literally just be working on construction and transportation, which is quite handy. Okay, that's my tents. Let's get a well. Produces water based on the water abundance. And it looks like... oh boy, I mean, yeah, not super abundant in this area, but I mean, do we really care about the quality? I mean, we do care about the quality of the water for our people, but it's more something that we just need to get sorted, I think. Oh, look, 2 crew have joined. Excellent, brilliant. I guess I need tents available before people are willing to join here, so that's something that we should probably consider. Tents are fine to build. We can actually just build them super easily. You know what? Let's do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's leave that over there. And then let's wait until we get the well up and running. And that's cool. In winter, workers also consume firewood. Therefore, you need to build a fire workshop in advance. Is that in gathering? It is indeed. You know what? Let's be proactive about this. I will get that built there. Is there anything else that I'd like to get? A hunting... it is get item range, by the way. That's cool. Okay, so it says there. The hunting camp, we have not got as large of a gathering radius, but I would be interested in doing this. I don't know what this is. Reserves of what? Just deer, it looks like, mostly. Okay, well, we'll get that built. That's fine. Okay, next objective, build a stone quarry, build a storehouse. That is absolutely what we're after, because we are pretty much through that entire pile. I don't know where we're currently storing our lumber. It's probably... yeah, okay, it's literally all in the wood workshop. That's completely fine. Okay, tent lacks water. Water demand isn't met. That is because we are waiting for water to be pumped out of there, which is fine. Resources left outside. Yep, that's exactly why we are going to fix that. We're going to fix that right now. If I can find a storehouse right in the center of town, I think that's a pretty darn good idea, to be honest. Right next to the existing store of supplies. And mining, where is it? Quarry? Yeah, let's do it. So all we need to do, theoretically, is make sure that the quarry is within... in fact, actually, let's put it over here. We need to make sure that it is within the... or the stone source is within the quarry's range, which I think it absolutely is. Okay, looking good. We can hold Alt and have a little look at this. This is very, very handy. So far, really liking the vibes. Feeling pretty good, to be honest. Feeling pretty darned good. Foraging camp is looking great. We're doing all right for food. Consumption is 2 units per crew monthly. Okay. Not a huge level of supply there, but that's okay. Right, use militia to clear beasts beside the copper. Where's that? Tin? Boar? Where's copper? Clay. That's jade. Iron. I've literally found every single flipping resource apart from... I've literally found every... ooh. Look at that. We'll be getting to that later on. Yeah, every single flipping resource apart from... ah, there we go. There's copper. Nice. Okay, so we already have a rough sort of presence in this area, but that's fine. Produce wooden clubs in the wood workshop. So, I don't know. Can I mean, I have to turn this over to here, but I don't think we can have this facility producing multiple different things. It's literally just one. That's fine. Switching the production That's okay. We can do that. And then we need to start thinking about soldiers. Are we managing with water? I don't actually know if we are. Water demands aren't being met. Well, you know what? Why don't I get down another well? It's in residential. Should I perhaps try and get... Yeah, let's try and get it in the woods here. It's a little bit more difficult to get to, but the water abundance should just be that little bit higher. Right, wooden clubs. Let's keep up the good pace on that, shall we? Oh, what have we got going on here? Red rain falls from the sky, increases yield of grains in the refugee villages by 100% for 1 year. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're happy with that. Produce wood clubs in the wood workshop. Great, yes. And in fact, we are already well underway on that front. Do I need more logs? I don't think so. I can always move this logging workshop if I need to, but I don't think that we need any more logs at the present moment. We are mostly fine, I think, for logs. And we got another well up and running. Let's hope that that reduces the water demand. We've got some water in storage there. I guess we're just not building up any water in storage because it's just being taken away so rapidly. Yeah, that does make sense. All right, food demands are not met. A tent lacks food. That is kind of what I was thinking that we would get to. Have I finished building this hunting camp? I absolutely have. So as a consequence, let's get somebody assigned. Let's also bring that down there. Looking good. Looking very good, in fact. Okay, so that will give me at least, I hope, a little bit of extra food. Because we're at, what, 15 at the moment, which is just... There's just absolutely no clearance there. Yeah, none at all. So, cool. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that sorted imminently. If I need to build another well, I suppose we can build another well. I wonder if I just build, like, literally another well over here. I presume we just get more water. Like, we're not going to be tapping into the... like, the same water source. I worry if I do build a well here, will it decrease the quality of this well? I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, things are fine. How's the hunting crew getting on? Mostly okay. Butchering. Sleeping. Yeah, fine. Okay, it's good. The well is built. We should be okay now. I need to get a work team assigned to the quarry as well. And you know what? Let's get another team assigned to the foraging team as well. Okay. Looking good. Right, so I think we're ready for some soldiers. Let's get some soldiers. The way that we do it is through this tab, military. And I will warn you, this is not the, it's not the most pretty looking operation. At least not at the present moment, but that's okay. This is a very early build of the game, so I'm not expecting anything to be final at all, actually. We want to build sword infantry. We literally just want them to be assigned with a wooden club, and we will conscript 20. I don't know what our max conscripts will be. I guess it's up to 26. Sure, confirm that, and let's get them to form up over here, I guess. Sure. And then I guess we wait. We are conscripting, we are equipping 26 whole people from, well, quite literally all over the place to eventually... There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Line up, and we will get ready to take out the enemy, I hope. Let's see how this works. Brilliant. Okay. Assign workers to a logistics station. Well, I guess we need to wait for everybody to be fully conscripted before we can move them out. I mean, obviously, we're going to move them over here. 25 boars against my 26 troops. Am I... Is that enough? Is that enough to take out the boars? I'm not sure. Tell you what, whilst we're waiting... Sanctum. I don't need that. Whilst we're waiting... An artifice workshop. Workers process raw materials to produce transport tools. Okay. Fine. We'll build it over here. It looks like I need... Was that tin? Stone. That's literally stone. Okay, well, stone we have. How are we doing on the whole conscripting front? We're doing fine, but there's 2 people that are still gathering stuff. That's... we're still waiting for them to gather their weapons. Yeah, they need to go all the way back to the storehouse to get their weapons, etc. But that is fine. Okay, good. Well, just like that, we have got our sword inventory unit ready to move out. There we go. There we go. Army assembly complete. Very nice. Okay, let's move. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Let's go to here. And we can set up... Look at that. We can set up the formation. Oh, we can literally draw, like, battle lines. Well, let's do that. Let's do that to over there. And then let's wait for them to arrive. It's going to be a little bit of time. But they should march fairly quickly. There we go. Form up. Okay, they've just immediately broken the lines that I told them to... get into, but that's fine. It's fine. We're okay with that. They're just going absolutely ham on a single boar. The boars are not bothered. They are not bothered at all. To me, this is like a pack of animals going at these boars. This is crazy. Okay, so the boar lair. If we attack the boar lair, will that Oh, yeah, We've angered the boars. Oh my lordy, we've angered the boars. Okay. Run away. Run away, run away, run away. I think I want a... They just go back in. They just go for it. Okay, well, the good news is I don't actually think these boars are anywhere near as difficult to destroy as I kind of anticipated. As long as I keep all these 26 people alive, I think we're mostly okay. I cannot split this unit, so this is the sort of lowest common denominator, the boar corpse. Oh, there's a lot of meat here. Oh, we're inside. Okay, that's good. Still not super sure how we destroy the boar lair. I guess we need to... They're just swarming after individual boars. Okay, so the boars are gone. Are we now going to see the boar lair actually get attacked? I think we will. There we go. Look at that. They're going to get their wooden clubs and they're going to bang it. They're going to bang it through. Okay. Let's see. Destroyed boar lair. Absolutely love to see it. Now, I hope that I am going to... I hope I'm going to be able to build a resource to harvest over here. Like a hunting lodge thing. Yeah, probably going to do that. Okay, let's get these people back. Let's move everybody back over there. Let's get a road built all the way up to here. Let's try and not destroy any of the corpses, because I'm hopeful that they're maybe going to be kind of useful. Let's get that built over there. This is good. I'm enjoying this. This is good. Hunting camp. There's not much left to hunt, but maybe more of a scavenging camp, to be honest. Let's go into mining. Let's get a mining camp, I think. It's a mining camp. Yeah, it's a mining camp for sure. Okay, good. Let's do it. Destroy boar lair. Yep, we're absolutely going to be getting the hides off of that thing. That's going to be fantastic. I also need to get this unit disarmed. Dismiss. There we go. Dismiss. Beautiful. And then all of these peeps should just go back to doing the normal jobs that they were going to do. Resources left outside of storage. It's all of this stuff. Maybe we will be able to collect this without... Maybe we'll be able to collect it out without the hunter camp. But you know what? It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Also, let's see if we can try and get a nice quick access route through here. There we go. Maybe even one to completely cut the corner off. I mean, I don't think roads cost me anything, so I'm pretty certain that this is a great decision. Right, let's return back to my sort of primary area. Artifice Workshop will get one person assigned there. We'll also get, what is it, transports? I'm going to get a granary. Let's get a granary. It's good practice. Logistics station, transport station. So, logistics station is just going to assign somebody to full... Oh, we need a cart. Oh, interesting. And carts, presumably, we make here? Yeah, look at that. Okay, so 4 lumber, and actually we are out of lumber because we're probably just focusing far too much on wooden sticks. That's fine. How many wooden sticks do I actually have? Sorry, wooden clubs. 48 of them. That is fine. Says I've got 4 lumber. We should have everything that we need. Let's get cracking on that. Very good. And all of the resources should be here. Should be ready. Should be ready to go. Okay, granary is built. Food we are still waiting for. Let's get another person. There's still reserves of 94 there. I think we will just get... We'll get more people into there. Granary is now built. That's good. And then we'll also get a logistics station. We should have all of the goods required to make it happen. I think... What's the area of effect of this? We probably want it to be somewhat more centralized. Yeah, actually, probably over here so that we can... Probably over here so that we can get the gatherer huts in. That's currently what I'm thinking. Also thinking that I'm going to try and get more... more houses. Latrine? Workers work feces into siege, filth, and manure. That's... that's my sort of game. Let's get... yeah, that way. Look at this. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. And you know what? Let's get more. Let's get more. That is absolutely plenty. But I think we should have... Yeah, we should have no issues building all of this. The bigger problem that I think I will have is more... we need more transport and construction crews. Pretty much everybody's occupied. And we've not even sort of sorted out this messy area up here. Yeah, we need to get the hunting camp sorted, which I hope will allow us to move resources. And then we also need to start working on copper extraction for something. Right, copper and transport. Build a mining camp, build transport stations, build an artifice workshop, and produce wagons. Well, wagons I've not built, but carts I have built. That's for the logistics station. I'm gonna wait for at least a few more of these to be built first. If we build a few more of these, maybe we get lucky and somebody moves in. That would be fantastic. Food demand is not being met. That is a bit of a shame. Lack of consumable items. Yeah, bucket of feces and then water. Well, at least we've mostly got the water situation under control, right? That's good. Storage is full in the foraging camp. That is not good. That is not good. Are resources just not being moved out of there? Is that not what's happening? Let's not mess with a good thing. Let's get one more. You know what? Let's move you out of there and move you into here. Sure. Okay. So, where are these people going to move resources? They're going to move resources around to building parts, and then I hope that they're going to move the outputs from the foraging camp. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. We have definitely got a few new people join us. That's nice. That is very nice. Yeah, but it doesn't look like these people... It doesn't look like we're moving the resources out of here quickly enough. That's what's kind of worrying. Okay, transport stations. We need to figure out how transport stations work. Routes can be established between multiple different transport stations. Yes, I'm very keen to do this. Let's give it a shot. Let's build this... Build this here. And then build the other transport station all the way over here, I guess. Sure. And then we also need to produce a wagon. And a wagon is different. It's different from a cart. I guess the carts are used by the logistics stations. I'm not overly convinced that it's full-time logistics personnel. Yeah, okay. And yet, the foraging camp is still mostly full. And also, food demands are not being met. See, that just doesn't really sit well with me. The good news is... Yeah, see, the granary is within range of the forage camp. It's within range of the logistics station. Doesn't look like the logistics station draws from the granary. Or the foraging camp. That's okay. We're fine with it. We're fine with it. We're just experimenting. That's okay. So, transportation system. We can send. We can receive. I'm going to put you on, I guess, receive. Because we want this. We want this sucker to be on send. Yeah, I think so. Let's also get hunting camp assigned here. Let's get mining camp assigned there. And then let's get you on send. We'll do send cargo. Yeah, send cargo of meat. Destination transport station. Well, that's the only other one that it can be. So let's send that on there. Let's send hide. Sure. 5. Great. Confirm. Hold on. Delete that. Add meat. 5. I guess that's the number of times that it will do the transportation thing. And I'm also thinking that we can only move stuff that is actually within range and also has been mined, which is why we cannot currently move copper or set up a route to move copper. That's fine, though. Okay, forge copper ingots. If this works, by the way, I'm cool with it. The people have no means to live. Workers chew on shriveled jujubes, deceiving their empty stomachs. Even while working, they lack spirit. Be careful, they haven't yet set their sights on the meat stew in your tent. Worker work efficiency minus 10%. What are you talking about? I've given them meat already. I'm giving them meat from the hunting grounds. I'm a very generous dictator. Very, very generous. I really could do with getting some more food, though. Is there anything else that we could... there's no real... latrine. A commander's tent. Ooh, interested. Interested. Is there any other real tin deposit? Boar lair? I mean, there's another boar lair that I could go after. It's maybe not the craziest idea in the world. Ooh. Bountiful harvest. Get 50% extra production for farmlands. Is that if I conquer the village? I get some bonuses? That'd be kind of big if true. Right, a few more people are joining. Excellent. We've got more crews that are coming to join here. How much copper do I have? 4 copper ore there. Great. So now that that's out the ground, I think I'm able to... Yep, there we go. I'm able to add copper. So let's send infinite. Let's send 50. Let's do it. And then I need to get somebody assigned here. Wagons, we do not currently have. I may need to send wagons. I may need to send wagons from, like, one place to another. Yeah, we might need to send wagons, for example, to the other station in order to get it to work, but that's okay. We can figure that out. I'm impressed. If this system works, it's great. Can we see all the loading happening? What's happening? Loading. Nope. I'm really not overly sure, to be honest. Meat, copper. I guess we need to wait until there's 50 of any one resource. That honestly might take a while. Okay, don't sweat the small stuff. That's what I've learned. Let's go into industrial, which is where I'm going to find the forge. Let's build the forge right over there. We should have plenty of ability to... Oh, look at that! Look at that! We got loads of stuff going on. Also, I can get a kitchen. It's in residential. For example, they prepare meat into prepared stews. Amazing. That's exactly what we need. Although I don't have one of the resources. What the heck? What the heck resource is that? I'm not actually sure. Is it logs? It does look like... Looks like there's a 4th log. Can I refine? No. Wood workshop. No. Could just be piles of logs? That just doesn't seem right, though. Because we got 13 logs. I'm not sure what we need for a kitchen. It could be ingots. Some form of ingots. Yeah, that might be it. Right, where's my transport station over here? It's here, isn't it? Yeah, so we are receiving all of this stuff. I guess when I set it up to do 5 transports. I presume that that's going to mean that it runs 5 loads of 50 from here. And I think it's going to get dispatched as soon as we have the appropriate amount of meat. So I guess when we've got the meat ready to go, we should be fine. We are set to use a wagon. There we go. There's 50 meat. So let's see. Let's see if this works. We've got 3 carts there. Do I... or 3 wagons. I got 17 wagons. Okay, maybe I need the wagons to be... maybe I need the wagons to be moved over there. It says lack of consumable items here. Stock of 5 wagons. I mean, if I assign a crew here... what if I do send... wagons... infinite amount... I don't know... 5? There we go. Literally just 5. Sure. Let's see if that works. So, the crew should assemble the wagon. If we get the wagon... there we go. Into send. Loading 4 to 5. Cool. And then the wagon departs. And then when it's over here... this will fix the issue that we are having over here of... where is it? Yeah, lack of consumable items. So let's wait for the wagons to... wait for the wagons to get over here. Ironically enough, like, people could just, like, walk this distance. It's not that far. But it's okay. Good news, we are finally on top of our food situation, I think. That's good. I'm very happy with that. The wagon is about to arrive. Great. There we go. We've got plenty of wagons now, and we should... there we go. Look at that. We're loading the hides up, and then presumably after that, we're going to load up the meats. And maybe by that time, we will have the appropriate amount of copper. I am going to assign another 2 work crews into the mining camp so that we can try and get above that copper threshold. In fact, what am I talking about? I'll just edit the... oh, look. In transit. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, new shipment. Copper. Infinite. Let's do 20. 20. There we go. Prepare for war. What? Military production efficiency plus 50%. Okay. I guess I'm prepared for war then. That's fine. So, let's go and do the copper. We'll do the meat in a minute. Hides. I'm glad that we're getting them back. It's really just not a huge priority for me, but very cool. I like that. I like that long-range transportation system. That's pretty neat. Does make me think that I made the right decision to get a nice shortcut through here, because I guess wagons can only travel by road. So, yeah, that's pretty great. Looks like there's another dispatch of wagons being sent out as we speak. Yeah, cool. Don't know how regularly that's going to be required, but that's okay. So, forge is built. The forge is here. I'm going to get somebody assigned. Marvelous. 1 copper ore into 1 copper ingot. Doesn't look... charcoal and firewood. Ah, that's firewood. And I do have a firewood workshop, but I'm not running it yet. Okay, well, we'll get that person assigned. And that is what we needed for the kitchen. So it's firewood. It's firewood. Okay, great. Glad to know. So 1 log becomes 6 bits of firewood. So it's basically nothing to actually build a kitchen. But it's a resource that I didn't have. Building idle. Cannot find fuel. Yep. That's going to be all the forge. No raw materials in range. Yep. It's all the forge. I know we don't have copper. We're working on it. Oh, and it's winter time. Tell you what, it's a darn good thing that we have literally just started making firewood. Good. So if I have a little look at this overview, how are we doing? We're doing okay. Public approval is at 50%. Mostly negative thanks to the fuel shortages that we will be enduring for a little bit. Are we gonna do... are we still loading hide? Right. Maybe I want to cancel... maybe I want to cancel hide, to be honest. Yeah. Sets the maximum amount of storage. Crews will deliver this item until... okay. Good. Good. I'm glad. But does that mean now that the other transport station is going to stop delivering because I've hit the limit of 5? Somehow I don't think so. I might just end up moving literally all of my wagons across to this transport station. But we'll see. This is... Look, you know, just get this out of here. Get this out of here. Get the flippin' copper loaded up. Cargo. Nope. Mates. Yep. Counts. Infinite. Ship 50. Yep, there we go. Can we load up? Do we load up sequentially or do we load up? I don't know how we load up, to be honest. Looks like we load up as they come in. It's fine. Either way, we'll get the job done. How are we doing firewood-wise? Only 3 people don't have firewood at the moment. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. There's still 27 resources left out in the empty here. I presume, by the way, I presume that these crews are doing what they need to do. I don't actually know if they're... I presume this hunting camp is actually going to get rid of these corpses, but it doesn't really look like that's happening particularly quickly, or at least at all from what I can see. Oh well, whatever. Not really my problem. The forge is up and running, and I can tell because there are no flippin' notifications. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Producing copper. Brilliant. And we're already up to 3 ingots, which is cracking. 3 brand new crews have joined. Am I full? Am I out of tents? No. We are fine, I think. Yeah, we got 0 residents in there. We've got 1 resident in there, 1 resident there. It's like 1 family. Like 1 crew. Yeah, fine. So we're almost at capacity. I will start the process of building new ones. A latrine? Sure, I'll build a latrine over here. I'll also get that kitchen built. Build that there. And let's get some tents. Lack of resources? That's annoying. Okay, well, we'll build a couple. That's fine. We're still logging away, and in fact, we've logged away in a lovely sort of circular pattern around my area. Right. Enemy forces with well-armored troops are on their way to attack your settlement. Really? You need to build defensive and forge weapons, then assemble a true army to resist the invasion. Good. I'm keen to do that. Autumn equinox. Where am I? I'm here. Focus on farming, spring ritual, but I don't see any upcoming attacks. That's fine. Right, build weapons workshop. Let's get this built. We'll build this next to the forge, I guess, even though I don't think it necessarily has to be. No raw materials in range. What's the issue? What is the issue? Fuel demands not met. Active work crew. Ah, is it logs? I think it's probably logs. Yeah, it's logs. Let's get some more people working in the logging workshop. It's grand. Yeah, we put all of our logs into making more tents, which I think is fine to do, but maybe not necessarily the best decision in the world, but we can always up our number of log collectors. Yeah, no issues there. Cool. All right, this is all looking real good. How are we doing over here? Are we still hell-bent on just sending copper? Yeah, we are. Right. So I think I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have like a more sort of active... Yeah, I think you're supposed to have like a little bit more of an active role in this. So we delete that, then we go, you know, meets to 2 of 50, fine, and then we say, hey, hide 2 of 20. Go, and then we go back to copper. Say, hey, let's do 3 of 50. Fine. That will just allow us to sort of like rotate a couple of these things around and ideally get all of the resources out of here and into the area where they are going to be more useful, I hope. Still not quite sure what to do about the fact that we have tons and tons and tons of wagons over here. That's okay. It's fine. We can just accumulate wagons in the middle of nowhere. I am very, very okay with that. A few more crews are joining us. Brilliant. Let's actually assign another logging group to the workshop. And how are we doing copper-wise? We're doing absolutely El Grando. What else can we do? Tin and 5 copper will make 5 bronze ingots, actually. Level 1. 1 tin ore, 3 copper ore will make bronze ingots level 2. 1 tin ore, 1 copper ore will make bronze ingot level 3. I presume that we don't have access to these recipes quite yet. Iron ore will make iron ingot. Right, well, let's just stick with copper for now, because that's the only thing that I can stick with. We've got 35 copper ingots. Holy heck, that's a lot. We've got 0 firewood. Let's actually increase the number of crews that I've got working on firewood. That's fine. And now that the weapon workshop is up and running, let's get somebody assigned over there as well. That's going to be firewood and charcoal. I don't know. How do I make charcoal? Can I make that? No, can't make it here. Is it in the... Yeah, not sure. We may be able to get a bespoke building. Is it industrial, maybe? Gathering. Ah, charcoal workshop. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're after. It's going to cost me 10 firewood to build, so it looks like firewood is a requirement to get the charcoal. But that's fine. Right, weapon workshop. Bronze spear. Can I make anything worse? Iron sword. Yeah, okay. 3 copper ingots. Oh, we can make... Wait, 3 copper ingot and 1 lumber. Makes... What do I care about? I guess we'll make bronze spears then. Sure, let's keep up with the bronze spears. You don't even need bronze in order to make a bronze spear. That's very, very strange, but I'm glad that that's working out. In fact, we've already got one in the inventory. That is great. How is this kitchen looking? It's looking like we need somebody to work in it, honestly. 1 meat, and that's going to make me 2 stew. Millet will make porridge. I don't have millet, and I don't have any way to get millet. 2 crews have joined. Great, just in time, because I didn't actually have anybody to do any construction, so that has worked out very, very nicely indeed. Pretty happy about that. Nice. Transportation station. We're on 48. We're just accumulating so many wagons. Oh, look. We're moving meat and hide and copper at the same time. Holy cow. Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea how to organize it so that it moves the things that I want it to move. But all I know is that it is moving the things that I want it to move, so that's good. Right, food is not in a good place. We're not sorted for food yet. The granary is working. You know what? I'm going to get another crew. I'm going to get another crew working here. Because I've got plenty of meats. I also need to get somebody working in charcoal. Yeah, the reason that I want somebody to do charcoal is so that we can disable firewood as a fuel source. I think charcoal is better. Don't quote me on that, but I think charcoal is going to be better. And therefore, if tents burn charcoal? Tents can burn charcoal and firewood as well. You know what? Who cares? I was going to say, we can maybe turn it on to... It's 1 firewood into 1 charcoal. Does charcoal burn for longer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Focus on farming. Refugee village output plus 10% for 1 year. Okay, good. Well, we're definitely moving up the ranks when it comes to weapons. Now, we can also get some defensive buildings. And this is really where I think this game is very, very interesting, at least for me. Because I love sort of siege engine defense style games. Really, really cool. Like Stronghold. Big fan of Stronghold. I need to conscript. I need to conscript some people and do some fighting. But I also want to get some walls, you know? So we can do walls. I mean, whoa, that is expensive. 300 lumber. That's a lot of lumber. That is a lot of lumber. How's the storehouse looking? I mean, it's looking fine. But yeah, not super great. Let's maybe get another work crew here actually. A precision workshop. Build on walls. Precision workshop. I think that's a gate, right? That is literally a gate. Yeah, so it's got a description of a gate, but precision workshop. Don't know what that means. A stationary trebuchet, a stationary ballista, a ladder tower, a hot oil vat. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't argue with that. That's cool as heck. That is cool as heck. Are we still good for tents? Think we should be. We might be out of tents. That's okay. Let's cut back on that, and that will allow us to... Oh, knife money? Recruit and maintain retainers can be collected from refugee villages. Yeah, speaking of, actually, I need to get myself... There's a few things that I haven't built yet. Firewood workshop. Have I built that? Yes, I have built that here. Of course I have. Charcoal workshop we've built now. The clay camp we have not built, and I also don't know... Ah, down here. That's our nearest clay source, and I'd need to... Ooh, 15 wolves. They're going to be a little bit harder than boars, I would imagine, so maybe worth taking them on with proper weaponry. Transportation, we built all the stuff here. Don't know why granary and the storehouse are within the transportation tab, but that's fine. Everything else we've got... You know what? I should get some more wells. Yeah, let's do that. Sure, 4 more wells. We should have no issues with this. Commander's Tent. This is what I was talking about. Built to unlock, recruit talents, and manage retainers. I need 15... Is that like iron bars in order to build that? I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. Let me have a little look. No, not the weapons workshop, the forge. I presume that we'd have to forge it. It's not even an iron ingot. It's like a... We need to do some more processing before we get there. Stone. Okay, so we need a stone workshop first. We can actually build that fairly easily. Let's build that here. Yeah, build that there. The Jade Workshop. I presume that the Jade Workshop is primarily going to be a way that we can get money by selling to people. Weapon Workshop we've built. Armor Workshop. You know what? I'm actually going to build the Armor Workshop because we've already got a significant amount of hide already here. How much is it? 158 hide. So that'll be good for armor. Archery Workshop produces workers process feathers and lumber to produce wooden arrows. Yeah, I'm gonna get that obviously, although we need bronze. Okay, that's fine. And then let me just continue. This Precision Workshop, we're gonna need stone for that. And then the Siege Workshop, we're gonna need lots of technology for that. Cool. Worship, Sanctum. I need jade and I need stone. Fine. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. Let's get some more tents. There we go. Beautiful. I can build the full 10. Yeah. Heck yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Nice. So we obviously only have one single operative at the moment, but that's kind of part of the reason why I want to expand things. We don't really have any issues. The fact that quarry storage is full, we're about to address that actually, because we're going to start doing useful stuff with my quarries. Summer solstice, bumper harvest. I don't have any fields of any sort, so I don't think the harvest bonus is... I don't think it literally makes any difference. Yeah, but I still need to do something with this area up here. I think this is another refugee village. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll conquer. I'll conquer this soon, don't worry. Occupy the refugee village. There we go. You need to move your army into occupation zone around the village center. Fine. Literally what I was about to do. Or will do in just a little bit. Okay, let's get the... You know what? I don't even want the stone workshop. Let's get the armor workshop working, shall we? We need 6 copper ingots and 1 hide in order to make copper armor. Is there anything else that I would rather make? Copper armor, presumably better than leather armor. Iron armor, presumably better than them both. Leather shield. We could do with some leather shields, to be honest. And yeah, I will make some copper armor, and then I'll make some shields. And with any luck, we should be able to still have a few hides left over Also, I just like the big circle that I am continuing to develop. I guess there is no, like, limit on how large your logging workshop will go. So, yeah, they're just going to keep going. They're just gonna keep going, which is great. I got 182 buckets of feces, which is nice. Refugee village output. Cool. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna capture that. We're gonna capture that. As soon as I get a few more people joining the crew, we will start going. Let's get one person working in the stone workshop. I would love slate. It's the only thing that you can make. That's great. We're happy with that. And that still leaves me 2 people left over. Is there anybody else that needs a building? How are these boar corpses looking? Looks like they've just got a little bit of sinew left in them. That's excellent. I don't think this hunting camp is... I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it is. Transport station, we've got 87 wagons. Great. 87 wagons. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay with that. Right, I need the commander's tent. Can I build that yet? No, I need 20... Oh, I need more copper ingots, actually. Let's get another... There we go. Another people to work in the forge. We've currently got plenty, actually. And charcoal workshop. We're producing plenty of charcoal. Let's put... Can I put another person into firewood? No, it doesn't look like I can. Logistics. Still not completely convinced that I understand how the logistics operation works. But you know what? Let's move you down here. Just on account of the fact that it would be great to be able to move stuff from all of these new buildings that I've built. Right, with all of these new additions, I think that we should... Oh, yeah, how many... We've got 5 copper armor. I'm going to need a few more than that, I'm afraid. Gonna need a few more than that. We have 159 height, though. You know what? Maybe we get another armor workshop. Is that maybe overkill? Archery? No, I need bronze, don't I? Yeah, I need bronze. Yeah, we're gonna have to... There we go. Assign you there. We're gonna have to get an army sorted here. So, if I was to do this, right, we would go into here, we'd go into spear inventory, we would choose a spear, we would conscript a maximum of that many, we would get some heavy armor, no shield, no equipment, unnecessary weapon amounts are low, danger, yeah, I know, but I still want a shield before I move on. A wooden shield or a leather shield? I really like the idea of a leather shield. I think that's cool as heck. Let's do it. You know what? I'll build another one. I can't. I'm maxed out on copper usage. Speaking of copper usage, what's taking so long here? Nothing. It's just that there's a lot of demand on all of my copper. Plenty of firewood, though. Plenty of charcoal. Plenty of meat. Plenty of stew. Plenty of wooden clubs. Building idle, stone workshop, we got 30 slates. That's nice. So it's just more copper that we need. Yeah, how much raw copper do we have? 50 copper ore. I wonder... Ah, there we go. It's because I'm not sending. Send copper. What do we have here, actually? Nothing. Send... copper. Unlimited. 50. Yeah, fine. Do I need to get a logistics station in here? I don't think I do. I think the people here will just move the resources around. And I'm going to get 3 people assigned so that we can move the resources slightly faster between the 2 buildings. There we go. And we are loading up, which is grand. You know what? There's pretty much no reason why I shouldn't just have smaller. I've got literally wagons coming out the flippin' wazoo here. So, you know what? Let's just get 10. That's maybe too few. Let's maybe get 20 bits of copper loaded up onto a wagon and then send that away. I think that's fine. I think we're totally chill with that. It does seem like a rather large number of people to be working at the transport station, but that's alright. And you know what? Let's get another person working on the mining camp. The copper really is the sort of crux of our delays at the present moment. So if we can rectify that, then that would be amazing. And we will continue to send. There we go. Keep loading. Brilliant. Excellent. So we're sending pretty regularly, and that makes me very, very happy indeed. This, I don't know, infinite, 50. Just, I hope that we're going to be able to load multiple different things at the same time now that I've, there we go. Now that I have got more people working here. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's the case. Yeah, so we were clearly limited by the fact that we only had one worker here previously. If we don't end up having enough meats, then that's fine. Oh, there we go. I guess they did just collect it, so it doesn't even look like it was super necessary. Let's demolish this. Cool. Cool. So these guys are just literally going out and collecting the resources from the area around. Nice. Okay, well, great. I don't think I can send sinew, can I? I don't think that is possible. No. We can send logs. That's because they are here. Okay, but now that they're gone, we should have no issues with logs. I tell you what I could do, and this would be kind of cool. I could get a logging workshop. I get a logging workshop like here. We build a logging workshop here. We put that at high priority. And we set up a shipment. Well, I guess we're done with meat. I guess we're done with meat and hides. If we've literally scraped all the flippin' bones here. So yeah, let's ditch that. And then when we do get logs, we'll be able to send them all back. Cool. I'm happy with that. In the meantime, no raw materials in range for the armor workshop. How are we doing armor-wise? We are up to 10 bits of armor. You know what? Let's swap things on over here, and we'll start making some leather shields right now because the... Also, let's get a second person working in here as well. Yeah, this is good. It'll be nice to build up a little bit of a copper backlog, I hope. That does seem like a bit of a problem. The other thing that we could do to get more copper over here is just to literally get ourselves an additional... I mean, how much copper is in these deposits? Not a huge amount. I don't know if it does occasionally replenish. Definitely the... I know that sounds like a little bit of a stupid statement to make, to be honest. The berries definitely do replenish. The copper... you wouldn't imagine the copper would replenish. But that's okay. So, send shipment, logs, yep, infinite, 50, perfect. We don't want to overdo it there. Sending copper more regularly, absolutely fine. Logs, we don't need a huge number. We've already got 133 back at the base. And then we get this up and running, and then that mining camp can just be a few more people. Right, storage is full at the mining camp. That's the stone workshop. And the charcoal workshop. Fine. Not too bothered about that. Okay, how are we doing for shields? Up to 3 leather shields. It's better than nothing. I will say it's pretty sluggish work. And I would really appreciate if it just went that little bit faster. If you could just work that a little bit faster, that'd be great. Should we try? Should we try doing something? I think we should. Okay, so weapon, spear. I think we'll just do 20. We'll do 20. We'll get heavy armor, 3 shields. Fine. And we'll just assemble them over here. And then that should take a little bit of time, but once we get it done, I think we'll test out some boars over here. How are we doing with public approval? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Also, that was really, really quick to get everybody together. So can we see our... Okay, well, some of these people have no bodies. They've just got heads. That's cool. They've got very, very long spears, which is great. And then 3 of them also have, like, armor. Right, should we go? Let's go... Let's go and attack. There we go. Have at ye. Yeah, we'd need to clear this out anyway, because... You know what? Here we go. Stay here, and then do the attacking. Nice. Oh, wow. Brutal. Brutal, brutal stuff. We need to... We don't need to defeat the boar lair. We don't need to defeat the boars before we do defeat the boar lair. It's just that the... Here we go. Let's attack it directly. So that will aggravate all of the boars to come and attack here. I think we can take it out before we really get any sort of major damage. It does respawn the boars over the course of time, so if you're not careful, that can happen. And then we just need to basically polish up all of these dead corpses. I did actually lose 2 people there. Holy cow. 5 people. It's okay. We got plenty. We got people to burn. That's fine. Right. Let's get back to here. I don't know if we're gonna get our weapons back if we dismiss. Assign retainer? Oh yeah, I need to try... Oh, this is looking stunning. Also, this used to be in a forest. I've now completely wiped this area. Yeah, dismiss everyone. So we've got 44 bronze spears at the moment. Does that go back? Yeah, it goes all the way back up to 59. So I guess, unless we lose in combat... did we get our shields back? Yeah, we got our shields back. Okay, that's fine. I think that's a good trade. How are we doing for copper? We're still at 0 flipping copper. We're at 0 copper ingots. We're at 0 copper everything. There we go. We're at 241. No crews are available for construction. I know it's a real problem. It's a real problem. And yeah, we just need way more copper. Is there coal? Is there a bear lair? Monetary tightening. You summon retainers to debate. It's a difficult puzzle. Knife money tribute from all refugee villages this month is halved. Other products increased by 10%. I mean, I think I can attempt the takeover of the village, but I just feel like I should be trying to get that little bit more. Yeah, I should just be trying to get that little bit. You know what? Stop producing these stupidly useless spears. Yeah, turn that on. Max production at 50. Yeah. We don't need more than that. We do not need more than that. So that will stop consuming all of my copper ingots, I hope. That's good. Max production of slate as well. Cool. So, I would very much like to attack here. I would very much like to attack. I just need that little bit of extra copper. What was it that I needed for the... it was there. The commander's tent. I need 20 copper for the commander's tent. 20 copper for the commander's tent, and then a little bit more copper to make copper armor. Also need more copper for the armor workshop. I can build that right now. You know what? Let's get that built. I will spend the copper to get that built. We don't actually have any work crews available right now. We'll cut back on the slate production because, frankly, who really cares? Quarrying. I think there are some active things that are occasionally required for quarry stone, but no big deal. Are we going to pick up all of the... That's not it. We're going to pick up all of the dead bits over here. We could. It's a lot of meat. 30, 20. A lot of meat, a lot of hide. A little bit of sinew as well, if that's your thing. I guess I'm not that bothered. Right, we're going to be going into winter very shortly. Am I that bothered about winter? We got 49 copper ore here. Is that good enough? I mean, we're kind of working at max pace. Armor workshop is good. I would like to press on with copper armor. Let's get that maxed out. I'm not going to assign anyone there quite yet, though. For the very simple reason that I would really like to get the commander's tent up and running. Yeah, and you know what? Pride of place in the center of town. Screw it. And then as soon as we built the commander's tent, we can assign somebody to work at the armor workshop. And then we will be building shields at the same time as the armor, which is good. Ooh, a new retainer arrives. Taoist retainer. I don't actually know what that means. I think we need to have a fully operational commander's tent before we can utilize that. Well, we're almost there. I think I need at least 20 leather shields and 20 copper armor in order to feel confident about going for an attack. I guess we'll see. Commander's tent is up and running. What does that mean? People have no means to live. What are you talking about? They got plenty of means to live. There's 189 stew in store. Goodness gracious me. It is the middle of winter, or year 2, middle October, I guess? It's the winter season. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. So, I can get retainer management. Right. Assigned to a gathering building makes the resource amount increase. 100 knife money. Okay, so knife money is what I need to get. Yeah, I really just need to go for this village. I really need to destroy this village. Right, let's get one more person assigned over there. So where's the nearest village? There's a village over here. There's a village, I guess a village there too? No? Okay, that symbol does not mean village, apparently. So wall over there. So there's a village here. There's a village there. There's a village up here. So it's the little circle symbols. Okay, local tycoon. Get 50% extra taxes. Fine. And we need to go through some baddies. I like how this map updates. It's so cool. Like, you can see the tree area. That's really nice. Okay, that's good. How do I get archers? Because archers are honestly ridiculously good. We need 4 bronze bars. You know what I could work on? I could work on getting I got a tin ore. I got tin over here. You know what? Yeah, let's start the process. Let's start the process of thinking about the next row of houses. I mean, obviously, I do need to get... There we go. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Big time. Yeah. Loads and loads of additional houses. New retainer has arrived. Oh, I see. Okay, so we get them. They rotate in and out. And if I recruit them next visit in 22 days, if I recruit them, we can get, you know, X or Y. That's cool. Enemy attack expected in 78 days. From where? Do we know from where? It's got to be up north, right? It's got to be up north. Well, we got to build some defenses then. Oh boy. Yeesh. Here? Where? Where do I build? Too far from our buildings? Okay. Too far from our buildings? Not really. Right. Build there. Okay, good. And then the gates we build right there. I am going to need to get some people unassigned from doing meaningless work. Quarry is not meaningless work, but it is not really a priority. And to be honest, we have like 1 billion tents to get building, so you know what, we'll do that. Ladder tower allows military construction to be built on walls. Yep. Let's build that over there. Stationary trebuchet. We don't have any of the kit to do that. Hot oil. I would love to do that. Like, dearly, dearly, dearly love to do that. Oh, this just gets built for me. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm a big fan. Right, 77 days. That's fine. The archer tent. What did I need for the archer tent? It was 4 bronze bars. Yeah, that was it. Okay, you know what? Let's switch on. Let's switch on over from... I can't. I need tin. I need tin. I need tin. And tin is where? Iron. Clay. Where the heck is tin? I've seen it. I swear I've seen it. It's literally here. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, come on, potato. This is ridiculous. Right, mining camp. Let's go there. That might get destroyed by the enemy. That's fine. If it does, it does. It's okay. I need to take the crew out of there. Yep. Charcoal workshop. Don't really want to switch that off over winter. You know what we don't need? We do not need this many crews working at the logging workshop. And honestly, we don't even necessarily need any at this one down there, because we've got so many crews working up here at the logging workshop. How are we doing for copper ore? We're doing fine there. We've got very limited amount of copper ore left, actually, so it's a good thing that we've switched on over to bronze now. Let's start doing bronze there. Good. Okay. That'll be worth it. It's you know what? It's probably worth us just getting as much bronze stuff as we possibly can. Let's get at least one, probably two mining camps right in there. That'll be good. 64 days. Flippin' heck. This could be a bit of a disaster. This could be a bit of a disaster if we can't get the archery workshop up and running beforehand. Right. Missing raw materials. I know. But with any luck, we should be able to get some mining done before the enemy arrive. And if that happens, then that will be great. Loads of additional tents up and running, which I'm very, very happy about. That will allow us to have a little bit of additional recruitment. I'm also thinking that I'm going to try and build more walls. I don't know. I just don't know the wall situation here. Invalid surface. Invalid surface. How high can we get? I want to go as high as I can, but yeah, okay, you know what? We'll just build to there. And then yeah, build up as high as we can. Invalid surface, invalid surface, invalid surface. How high can we go here? Maybe just bring it back a little bit. Yeah, fine. Okay, good. Yeah, so that will use up quite a lot of our lumber, quite a lot of our logs, but absolutely worth doing if it gives us what we need. Right, and then where's my bronze? I've got 6 tin ore. Great. Let's get it moved into here, please. Missing raw materials, but we now have tin. That's great. It's good. It's amazing. Do I need to get a logistics station? I don't think so. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. What if I relocate it to, like, here? Tell you what, let's do that. Let's do that just in case. That will allow me to move the resources around. My gate is working fine, right? Do I need to open it? Okay, let's leave it open. Maybe that'll allow me to cope. Clay allows me to upgrade. Okay. Clay allows me to upgrade all of this wall from, you know, super weak into not super weak, I guess. Are we operating here? We're still not operating yet. Do I need a transport hub? I feel like I don't. 19. Will you move? Will you move these resources for me, please? Fulfilling supplies. Come on. You gonna move from here? I really hope you do. Because if you don't, we're gonna be in trouble. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You're just not doing what I need you to do, are you? Okay, well, you know what? We need to build a transport hub, I guess. It's fine. What am I doing? Transport station. Yep. And then a road. That seems ridiculous, but it's fine. Okay, 34 days. We still have time. We still have time to do this. Have we got 20 copper armor, 20 leather shields? We do. I mean, the more that we get, the merrier. Obviously, we've got 63 bronze spears. That's great news. We will be able to recruit, you know, people, even if they don't have any armor on, we can still recruit him, and that will be great. That will be fine. That will be fine. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, I don't think I can move. I don't think I can move things. It's fine. We're okay with this. Let's call this Tin Station for reasons which will become very, very clear in just a second. Can you actually... Tell you what, this logistics station might be able to move wagons to here. Let's get somebody assigned. Let's do send. Let's do... Where is it? Tin ore. Unlimited. Let's go right down to 10. Close. Move to... Hold on. Which transport station is it? Transport. Let's call this transport hub. Great. And then here, transport hub. Fantastic. So it's probably the right one, but just want to make sure. Okay, good. And then you should be working on fulfilling the storage. You do lack the consumable items. Let's set up a send order. Transport station of... Here we go. There it is. Wagons. Infinite. Let's move this down to 2. The reason that I think 2 is the number is... Over to Tin Station. Great. 2. Perfect. Go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, absolutely 2 is the number because we will never, ever have too many. Here we go. Wagons are coming through now. Great. I guess the wagons maybe were supplied via this thing. I'm not sure. There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. We can see that we are actually in transit at the moment. That's great. And this logistics station should be fine. Resource depleted copper deposit. Well, you know what? That's annoying. Very annoying, in fact, because I don't have any other sources of copper, but at least now we can take everyone out of here. We got 190 wagons. Do I care about those wagons? I mean, not particularly. What I do want to do, though, is remove this one. There we go. Here comes the tin. Great time for it as well. Amazing. Really, really good. There's got to be more copper on the map, right? Is this copper here? It's iron. Maybe we don't even need copper. I mean, if we're all about the iron... Jade... Yeah, maybe we don't need copper. We could just avoid it entirely. Right, well... Let's get this going. Please. There we go. Finally. We're working on the bronze now. That is great. Archery workshop. Literally just 4 bits of bronze. That's all we need. Fantastic. How are we doing? Bronze. There we go. Okay. Slow it down. Archery workshop. Let's build it right here. Let's build this as a high priority. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got 13 people that are going to do it. I need to start recruiting. We're going up against an army in 10 days. I don't know where this army is coming from. I have no idea. They've got to start marching at like the top of the world, right? There's no way that they don't. But I mean, I'm going to start recruiting. Let's start recruiting. I don't have swords. I mean, I've got clubs, but they're not good enough. I'm going to get spears. 63 people recruited. Let's get 19 things of armor. 36 shields. Great. Okay, good. Nice. So that's going to take a little while for everybody to assemble because there's a whole bunch of... Yeah, I mean, like a whole bunch of resources to be picked up. We're conscripting. We're equipping. Obviously, it's going to be madness, but we'll make it happen nonetheless. And ideally, we're able to get this archery workshop built in tandem as well so that we can make it all work. All right. I'm pretty happy with this. I can get people up on top of the wall. That's so easy. That's effortless, but unfortunately, not that useful. Right. Let's get 3 people assigned here. Absolutely. Where the heck do we get feathers from? Where the heck do we get feathers from? Right, I don't know. I've just had a look. I've had a look in the encyclopedia. I have no idea. Workers process feathers and lumber. Maybe we can build them somewhere. Maybe we can make them somewhere. Sinew to make a bow. Some wood arrows. Copper ingot to make bronze arrow. But we still need feathers. I just don't know where we're likely to get this. Precision workshop. Produces raw materials for siege parts. I mean, I'll try it. Where the heck would it be? Jade work... It's not going to be in the Jade workshop, is it? Clay camp. Gathering. Hunting camp, maybe? I'm not missing something, like, abundantly obvious, am I? Like, is there a... A bear is not going to have feathers on it. A wolf is not going to have feathers on it. Wolf, you're not going to have feathers in you, are you? No. Okay, well, you know what? We're just going to have to... We're just going to have to hope that this... We're just going to have to hope that this works. I'm going to conscript more people, you know? Because I can do that. Because I've got all the swords that I still have. Yeah, we're going to conscript 48. Yep. There we go. Another 48 people. I mean, we've got 200s. I've got an army of literally 200 potential people, mind you. But I would like to throw literally every single person at this. Okay, enemy attack underway. Where are they going to be coming from? Do we know? Doesn't show on the map. Or if it does, it's too far north. Enemy attack underway. Don't see it. Still don't see it. Okay. Keep recruiting, keep recruiting. What do we got? Boar up there. Yeah, don't see... Doesn't look like troop movements can be monitored on this map. That's fine. We're okay with that. Still no sign of any enemies. The heck is this? Well, no sign of any. No sign of any enemies. It's good. Yeah, definitely feel like I should just be throwing some conscripts into the village in the south. Enemy attack underway. Oh, look at this! Look at all this stuff up here. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. Well, no idea. Army assembly complete, sword inventory. I am not sure. You know what? Let's move out. Let's... Oh, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Just here they come. Okay, you know what? Let's get everybody to assemble. Unfortunately, my Great Wall is not actually ready yet. But you know what? Let's get everybody out here. Oh. You know what? Oh, they're just... There we go. To be fair, I don't think they've got much. They've got like a sword and a few shields between them. We're okay with that. I think this will be, yeah, a very, very swift job, to be honest with you. This is great. Okay, I've got a glorious horde that I'm going to be able to overrun my enemies with. So, let's go here. And let's see if we can try and bring them all. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, army attack underway, sword inventory. Not anymore. Maybe I should keep, like, one of these units back. Just in case. You know what? Nah, screw it. Dispatch them both. There's archers there. There's a siege engine literally there. I mean, I'm not... Excuse me? What's going on here? How the heck did you end up over there? Don't like that. Demolish? Come on. Come on, get over here. Right. You're all the way over here. Great. Let's get you to form up over here. Oh. One of you made it through. Great. Right. There we go. Form up over here. Ideally, we won't have any issues getting there. There we go. Look at this. I think a few lucky, or should I say unlucky people managed to get through. And Yeah, they just ended up dying to these units over here. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now here comes the army flooding in. I mean, if I cared more, I could probably make sure that everybody arrived at the same time. That being said, I really don't. And instead, we're just going to make sure that that all works. Did I hear chickens? Hold on. Hold on. What the heck is this? I don't know what these... I don't know what these buildings are. Militarist? Yeah, thank you. Can we do something about these encampments? I guess we can destroy them. Very nice. Nice. Good stuff. And then over there, and then up here. Fine. And then we just presumably saunter into the center. There we go. Yep. And we capture it. Nice. Hey, look at that. Okay, military. Advanced smelting. We need bronze ingots. We need bronze ingots 2. Recruit talents. Build a commander's tent. Assign the retainer. Village transport. You can aid transport resources to occupied villages to aid their development. Use transportation to transport 10 units of lumber to the village warehouse. Oh, look at this. So we can, like, automate. We can automate. Oh, livestock? Livestock? Chicken coop! That's it. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we need. That's absolutely what we need. Okay. Let's get these guys dismissed. Yeah, there we go. So they'll all be back, entered into the workforce. So, aid transport resources. Use the transportation to transport 10 units of lumber. Okay, I will do that. This is going to be the transport station. So we go new shipment, village center, lumber, 1, 10, and then confirm there. Okay, good. And then that should be done, like, in no time at all. We'll have to get the lumber actually into the facility, but that will take not very long. That is cool. That is really, really cool. Okay, so we got lots and lots of people arriving at new tents here. That's how we get feathers. That is absolutely how we get feathers. I have 74 copper ore. We need to be careful about this, right? So iron ingots are... Oh, you know, maybe I should reform and take the bear lair out. We can take the bear lair out with just the professionalized troops. I say the professionalized troops. There we go. 61 of them? Nah, let's just go to... Yeah, 34. And then recruit here. Fine. I don't think there's any cost. There's no cost to do it, so that's fine. Right, so my... There we go. Transport hub should be sending. That's off to the tin station. We're currently loading lumber. And are we a little low on lumber? No, we're not a little low on lumber. We're just waiting for everything to be delivered. Is there an issue with delivery that is something that I'm not aware of? I don't think so. I'll get 2 more people in here. Great. Spear group is together. Let's go and get the bear's lair attacked. I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful about how we do this. That's very bad. But I basically want to take out the bears before we... Yeah, there we go. Before we take out the lair. Internal troubles, don't care. There we go. Bear, you've been taken out. So there's only 3 bears around this lair. They will respawn, as we know. But if I'm lucky... There we go. And after that's been taken care of, head straight to the bear lair. That's literally a bear, but it doesn't look like it actually does anything. And we can get this sucker destroyed. Fantastic. Okay, what do we get for destroying this? 300 jujube. We get some hides and some meats as well. Nice. Okay, let's get you disbanded. Fantastic. And then let's get building here. Mining camp. Yep. And transportation hub. Transport. Yep. And then where did I build the road? I swear I heard a chicken there. Okay, so that is going to be really, really useful. So that's going to give me access to iron. Got jade deposit over there. We got clay deposit over there. Do we need clay? I don't think we really do need clay, to be honest. We need bronze ingots level 2. I mean, I could could make bronze ingots level 2. Let's make 10 of them. So the only difference is, the absolutely only difference between bronze ingots level 1 and bronze ingots level 2 is that you get slightly fewer bronze ingots level 2 for slightly less copper. Yeah, so it's fine. So we should be able to tick these objectives off fairly simply. I also think that I will get another forge. Doesn't cost me anything major. So let's get that built. Should be able to build things really, really quickly. There we go. Get as many people mining that as possible. And let's get a send order set up. Oh, can't do it yet. It's fine. Call this iron transport. Cool. And then we will send. You're sending to the tin station. Oh, look at that. Oh, we did our objective. Side village expansion. Expanding the village. Yes, I'm super interested in this. This is so cool. This is cool. This is cool. So, a house plot, a crops plot. And the fact that... Okay, so this is how we get... This is how we get ourselves the resources that we need. So we need to build a house plot first. So we need to get 2 stone, 3 log. So let's do 10 logs. Yeah. We'll start with slate. That's fine. 50. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. And then we'll do 50 logs as well. I think there's no real reason not to. Like, as long as we've got the resources, which I don't actually have at the present moment. That's because I vastly reduced the number of people that I have working there. Do I have people working here? I do. And I do still have this pretty much fully loaded. This mining camp. Oh, look at that. The copper has replenished. Nice. I did kind of think that that would happen, to be honest. That's good. I am happy with that. We still got the copper transport order set up as well, so that's good. Okay, nice. Very nice. I would like to get this forge up and running as well. Do I want to smelt copper? I don't know if I actually want to smelt copper quite yet. Don't know if I quite want to smelt copper. I want to smelt iron. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to smelt iron and only iron here. We don't have it coming through yet, but we will momentarily. How are we doing? 15 iron ore? Brilliant. Look at this. It's working. It's working. Iron ore, not to the village center, to the transport hub. 50. Infinite. Let's do 20. Confirm. Have we got our goods? No, we do not. That's why we need to go from here. Send. Shipment to iron transport. We need to do wagons. We need to do 2. And we need to do infinite. Nice. Easy peasy. I don't know if there's a maximum number of like items that you can have being sent and or received from a singular transport hub, but that's looking pretty good to me. Looking pretty darn good to me. Here's a wagon filled with useful resources. Don't know what it contains, but it's fine. There we go. We can actually see. We can send and receive. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Nothing to send yet because we've just delivered stuff over here. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. So that should bring us in 50 logs. Nice. And then, oh, yeah, slate. We might have a slight issue with slate because I did kind of stop producing the stuff, didn't I? Missing raw materials of stone. And then, yeah, we missed out stuff here as well. Okay. Might be. We do still have stone. We do still have slate. That's fine. This logistics station, I'm really not sure about it, but it's okay. Right. Do I want to take out some wolves? Do I want to take out some more wolves? That's okay. Resource depleted. Copper. Yep, that's kind of what I was anticipating. Crank that down. Crank that right down. We'll keep the logging workshop at full capacity. That is fine. And send transport hub slate. What do we got? We're at 20 slate. You know what? Let's delete this and just do another order for slate because I would like to get it away right now. Confirm 1. Yep, just 1. Let's do it. We'll get it fully loaded, and then we'll get it off there. How much money do I have? I've got loads of knife money now. Let's see if we can try and spend some of our knife money. Assigned to refugee villages increases villagers' extension limits. Assigned to forge. Use hides as lumbers. Use lumbers as coppers. What? Wait, what? Assigned retainer. You. So, you're telling me if I was to do... If I was to just do the I mean, let's see. Let's see, right? So we're at 94 copper. We're at 94 copper, and we've got 7 copper in here. Are we gonna see... Are we gonna see hides coming into this facility? We've got 91 hides, for goodness sake. And in fact, we've got the opportunity to get a lot more hides, don't we? I presume that I picked up some of them from wherever it was, like here. There's more boars over there. That's good. So, can I get the slate up and running now? Are we good to go build some houses? No, we're still waiting for the slate to arrive. 59%. It's literally just there. This is good. I really like this. I really like this system. And the fact that we're gonna be able to get some chickens soon is real nice. 91 hides. We're down to 90 hides. I'm really not sure if it's working or not. It may be working, it may not be working. Am I making bronze ingots level 2? That's bronze ingot level 1. Why am I struggling to do this? Do I need to get it upgraded first? Is that a thing that I need to do? I don't think I do. Strike while the iron is hot. Work efficiency of smith, weaponsmith, and armor workshop is up. That's good. Storage. Yeah, is it the fact that the storage is full? Is this storage full as well? Yeah, so this storage is full. This is probably having fairly major impacts on quite a lot of things, I would imagine. Let's get this in here. Where's the front door? It's like this little hut thing there. Cool. Okay, build that. There we go. Nice. That will make things better. Right. In the meantime, let's get to it. Build a house. Excellent. Just look at that. It actually like adds to the village. That is super nice. Okay, there's a new retainer that's arrived. Assigned to refugee village. What does it do? Doubles the knife money tax. Assigned to siege and artifice workshop. Unlocks a recipe exchange. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it as well. And you know what? We'll get you assigned here. And you will basically pay for yourself. Cool. Very cool. Right, get rid of that. And then build another house, maybe. But you know what I'd like to prioritize? I'd like to prioritize getting a chicken coop. I need more lumber, and I need some stone. Fine. Let's get that. Let's get that moved. Village center. Lumber. How much lumber do I have? Plenty of lumber. Confirm. And then stone. There we go. How much stone do I have in storage right now? 53. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. And we can get it moved across real quick, hopefully. And that's going to give me chicken coops. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Now that the storehouse is up and running, that is going to allow my logistics station to go into overdrive. And with any luck, we will get all of these resources moved out of here. Bronze ingots. Turn that to 20. Bronze ingot 2s, that is. And we will produce our first ever bronze ingot 2. There we go. Look at that. Main storage. It's reducing. We get our main thingy. Where's my, missing raw materials? Where's my iron? Have I not set this up correctly? Iron ore transporting 20. Ah, I've not assigned. I've not assigned a person. Might be. We got 11 carts or 11 wagons. Completely fine. That's all we need. And then here we should be seeing our lumber transport in progress, our stone transport in progress. It just works like an absolute flippin' dream. Look at that. Bronze ingot 2. Fantastic. Let's move into bronze ingot 3. Oh, 10 hide into 10 lumber. Oh, look at that. You can go 5 lumber into 2 copper. Nice. Nice. Okay, so even if we do run out of copper, we are totally fine. Amazing. Amazing. I wasn't really worried about copper, but because especially if it doesn't deplete, we can just, you know, occasionally mine it out from time to time. But it's good to know that we're on top of it now. Good. So we get the iron into here now, which is perfect, and then we distribute it to the forge, and then we start working on iron ingots. Heck yeah. And we've got 5 Idel villager. That's fine. So what do I need to do? I need to do a crops plot. I don't really want a crops plot. The millet farmland is going to be kind of good. I don't know what the hemp would do. Presumably for like ropes and sinew, maybe. Yeah, I'll build this right now, just because I think I can actually start doing something with it right now. I'm going to build another house up there. This is just looking great. This is fantastic. Okay, and then chicken coop. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Horse pen. Rise your horse. A pig pen. Raise livestock, hides, sinew, and meat monthly. You know what? Let's send another 50 lumber. 30 out of 25. Yeah, send another 50 lumber. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Lumber. 50. Village center. Yep, let's get that over there. How are we doing for lumber? We're up to 148. Fine. And then we build a siege engine. Okay, so we need to build a precision workshop. What do I need for that? Precision workshop needs 10 copper thingies. Precision workshop and a siege workshop. So, the precision workshop is going to allow me to build all of these things. Let's see if I can try and start producing copper again. There we go. Marvelous. Tribute paid 50 coins. Excellent. New retainer has arrived. I will recruit you. Assigned to gathering buildings, makes the resource amount increase. Assigned to the refugee village, doubles the animal-related production. You know what? I'll take that. I have a funny feeling that I might not be able to sustain all of these different people. We can only have one retainer there. That's a little bit of an annoyance, but that's fine. Let's go into send. We'll send to the transport hub. We will send feathers. We will send an infinite number. I don't know how many feathers we currently have, so let's put that at 20. Sure. And what was the other thing that I wanted to send? Oh, it's from the hemp farmland. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how useful that'll be. Tax 48, storage, slate. It's because we're still loading feathers. Okay, great. Great, great, great. So, the archery workshop, surrounded by songs of home. Soldier morale is -20. I don't really care. That's fine. Bronza arrow. I kind of want to make a bronza arrow. What are we doing with copper ingots at the moment? That's the real question. We're making bronze spears, but we're not making bronze spears because we're over the cap. Are we making... Not making leather shields. We're making copper ingots. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. Stop producing this for now. Unassign here. For very good reason, we're going to hold on to copper ingots for a little while. I don't think we have much of a choice. Unfortunately, we have to hold on to these. But also, this guy, we should be using hides as lumber. And use lumbers as coppers. So, I don't know if that's the case. But I guess we'll see. Right, we're up to 9 copper ingots now that we've stopped drawing them down from here. That should be fine. I want to roll my siege engines up to... the enemies. These feathers, I want everything. I want it all. I want it all done. Wood arrows. That's what I'm making right now. So wood arrows are made from sinew, which I do have. I've got 10 sinew, but we've got access to more. Or a metal bow with bronza arrow. You know what? Let's not sweat the small stuff. Let's just get a regular bow. I think we're okay with this. Yeah, I think we'll just get a regular bow. And we'll see how that works. Title is ready for ascension. Okay. Congratulations to me then, I guess. Tent lacks water. To be fair, we've not really worried about water for about 1 billion years. Let's get go. Sure, it's good enough. And what was the other thing that we were going to do over here? Is there something else that I was going to build? Livestock. Oh, it was pig pens for... It was pig pens for this, but I need to build another house first. That could be prohibitively expensive. Nope, we're actually totally fine for pig pens. Is it a pig pen that I'm after? Raise, harvest cattle monthly. I think I want the hides, meat, and sinew. I would love to experiment with the horse, but... No. Oh, we need more lumber. Okay, more lumber. More lumber over to the village. Am I running out of money? Feels like I'm running out of money. Lumber, village center, 50, confirm. Good. We're good with iron, though, aren't we? Yeah, we're really good with iron. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, can I build a siege engine now? Precision workshop? I sure as heck can. Let's build it here. Siege workshop. And we need to build the components in order to build the siege workshop, so that's fine. We are okay with that. Are we running out of anything? Not particularly. We've built all the wells. We're sorting all the water. That's good. We should be receiving some lumber fairly soon. Did my... Oops. Did my arrows arrive? Are my arrows being made? Ah! Look at that! We got 4 wood arrows. Great. 4 wood arrows. And I presume that let's have a look. I presume that in order to make the archers, I just need the archer weapon. So what I really think that I should do is, if I have the ability, if I've got the copper ingots, which I actually do, I'll build another... Not even that. I need bronze, apparently. Build that at a high priority. Precision workshop. Let's get 2 people assigned there. We will start working on bearings. I have enough. So I need 1 bearing. I need 10 bearings. Okay, wow. I need a lot of resources to make this all work. That's fine. We're okay with this. That's fine. But I need to get the archery workshop because I need... Do I have more feathers? Presumably... Yeah, I presumably just don't have that many feathers coming through. So if I could build another... If I could build another chicken coop. Build a chicken coop or a pig pen. Chicken coop and a pig pen? I can build both, I just need to get more stone. Yeah. Retainer departs, salary owed. Yeah. Kind of figured that we are overspending a little bit, to be honest. We've only got 1 guy at the moment who I honestly don't even think is that good, but it's fine. Right, so you do that, you do that. Let's get this onto here. Let's go here, and let's get wood arrows. Yep. Oh, but we get 4. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're making bronze arrows because we get 4 of them. Don't make them from both. That's stupid, Potato. What are you doing? Yeah, metal bow. That's better. That's better. So that's it's a better use for our feathers. Honestly, copper ingots are rare, but they're not that rare. They are fine. So that's good. Let's go and get throwing arm. No, I need a hub. That's exactly what I need. It's a good thing that I've got about 1 billion bronze ingot level 1s. 127 bronze ingot level 1s. That is a large number. Also, I'm gonna get... I probably just need to get, like, more forges. Let's get that built over there. Let's come out here. There we go. Nice. And what did I say the siege workshop needed? It was 5 hubs, and we're already working on the hubs, and they're easy for us to build. That's good. So what I really need to do is I really need to be doing as much lumber production as I can. Where's my wood workshop? I've not even thought about my wood workshop since the very beginning. Yeah, we want to be working on as much lumber production as we possibly can. That'll be really useful because we can turn that lumber into copper. And if we can turn lumber into copper, then we can use the copper ore for other stuff. Like this, for example. Right. Good. How are we doing? Loading. Yep, keep loading. Keep loading. Keep doing this. Keep doing this. Population is at 226 out of 150. We're at 6 out of 10 buildings. Population growth is 5 monthly. Population draft. Don't know what that is. Like we can draft units into our army, potentially. I think 3 houses is enough. I don't particularly feel compelled to get any more grain. The pig pen is I think is the last thing that I really care about, because that will give me an unlimited production of sinew. Let's... Oh, no, hold on. Can you... Oh, I see. So... Oh, no. Have I lost my retainer? My good retainer. Oh, yeah, okay. So now we can't convert to lumber. That's like a translation issue. Okay, that's fine, though. Copper into that. Can we do something with this iron ore? I've got loads of iron, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. 5 hide, iron armor. Yeah, make iron armor. That's good. Make iron armor. Make shield. No, just make iron armor. Make iron weapons. Iron spear. Iron sword. Let's make iron swords. That's good. Let's get somebody assigned there. Are we good on general working? Yeah, this is... Yeah, probably going to be a mistake, but it's fine. We can deal with that a little bit. Man, I need that retainer back. I need that retainer that allows me to do the cool stuff. Let's get siege engine workshop over here, and then I guess we will see what we can do with the siege engine. That's very cool. Very cool. Enemy attack expected in 83 days. I think we'll be okay. And by I think we'll be okay, I think we'll be absolutely okay. We need food. Oh, we are 100% out of food now, aren't we? We do not have any meats. We have no meats. And that is honestly not something that I thought would be the case for a while. Well, we'll assign more people. Do you have anything that I want, village? Anything in storage? We got hemp. We got loads and loads of hemp. Grain, millet. You know what? Build that. Build that. That's good. Did we build it? I think we did. House, chicken coop, house, chicken coop. No, we didn't. It's kind of confusing, honestly. So yeah, we need 70. Village resource shortage in the village center. What's the issue here? Presumably food. Well, you know what? Food is honestly kind of my biggest priority right now. I've kind of just started ignoring all of these warnings, which is a bit bad, but it's okay. That's fine. I need to go conquering. But I need to get my siege engines up and running first. Okay, the siege workshop is done. We're a little bit short on copper, but the good news is if you look all the way down that list, you can see that we are up to 5 metal bows, which is not many, but it's fine. Right, a siege tower. What do I want? A siege tower, a battering ram? I mean, I'm gonna need a battering ram, right? A mobile ballista, a mobile trebuchet? Oh, man, okay. I need a battering ram first. That means that we need a few bearings. So let's get bearings. I need bronze ingots level 2 for this, which means that I need to get somebody assigned here. And let's do bronze ingot level 2. See, this is where, yeah, we're going to start to come into some issues here, unfortunately. So, are any of these retainers any good? Unlocks more efficient foods crafts. Insufficient resources to recruit. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. I need a battering ram, though. If I get a battering ram, I'm reasonably confident that we can get through this wall over here. Although, there's like loads of trebuchets there. Well, we can try. And that bronze ingot level 2 is... problematic. And the other problem is that I'm you know, it's good that I'm getting loads of these arrows, but that's where all my copper ingots are going. There's just no other copper source, is there? That's copper over there. I think this is jade. Yeah. That's all the good stuff. Is this copper up here? It's iron. Is this copper? It's iron as well. Copper is the crux of my problems. Copper is the crux of my problems. And it is replenishing, albeit slowly, but yeah. I mean, honestly, we just need to get that. We need to get that retainer back. Yeah, resource depleted, copper deposits. It's happening again. The good news is that we've improved on the food situation. We're up to 47 out of 65, which is, yeah, a mark in the right direction. Is there anything else that I can do to get more copper? Is there anything else that I can do to get more copper? Resource depleted iron deposit. Oh, that was a bit quicker than I thought. Right, well, we'll take that right the way down. That's already at 1. That's fine. Yeah, we need more copper. What can I say? We need more copper. That's at 1. Leave that at 1. It's fine. How much tin do we have? 300 tin ore. Yeah, it's probably enough, isn't it? I mean, I've got 325 people. Why don't I just throw... How many arrows do I have? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to throw bodies at the problem. I mean, everybody's happy, so theoretically, we should be able to just replenish our stock. So sword inventory, we're going to test out our new swords. Yep. We're going to do armor. Let's give these guys the armor, the maximum amount that we can get. Oh, we need at least 20? Ah, okay. That's a shame. Well, that's fine. Give all these conscripts wooden clubs up to 42. Great. Place them there. Also, this should be open. There we go. Looks like people were climbing around the top there. That's fine. Let's get archers. We need more than 20, don't we? Darned annoying. Spear inventory. Well, at least I know for a fact. There we go. We can put this to use. Okay. The problem with the walls, though... The problem with the walls... Oh, yeah, we've got an attack coming in. The problem with the walls is that non-siege units can't damage the walls. Let's stop production here. Yeah, stop production in that archery workshop. We shouldn't be doing anything with copper apart from making level 2 copper. Level 2 bronze. Yeah, we make level 2 bronze to make the bearings. The bearings requires level 2 bronze. We've got level 3 bronze. We don't even have that much level 3 bronze, to be honest. Level 1 bronze there. Okay. Yeah, we're going to make you do level 3 bronze up to a total of, like, I'm going to say 5 units. And then get somebody assigned there. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got an army coming in. I am reasonably confident that we will be able to repel them. I'm also thinking that whilst we're waiting, let's get everybody outside and let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. So, I would like to just attack the boar lair. Let's do it. There we go. I'm happy with this. This is looking good. This is looking reasonably good. We have got no iron ingots. That's a shame. Why do we not have any iron ingots? This forge should be working solely on producing iron ingots. That's good. Ah, you're working on copper armor. But we've turned this turn that down to 0. There we go. Right. Come on then. There we go. The hordes are coming through. We might lose a few good men here, but it's the cost of doing business, I'm afraid. And also it's going to give me, I hope, a lot of meat. Where's this army? Where's this army? No idea. Nope. No idea at all. Yeah. Okay, well, no worries. It's fine. It's chill. Let's chill. Right, I'm still waiting for that. Yeah, you need to be turned off. Yeah, you're turned off. That's great. We need the copper ore. We need the copper ore. That's what we need. So if I was to do, I mean, a little experiment, right? So these are my conscripts, but I don't want to lose the swords. That's the thing. You know what? Let's go a little offensive maneuver. I don't think the range of these trebuchets is, it's big, but it's not huge. Yeah, it's big, but it's not huge. But we can at least destroy the. No, 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 no. Don't run into the trebuchet range. There we go. Destroy the stuff. Destroy it. It's fine. There we go. See, that's fine. That's nice and easy to deal with. Oh, these guys are bad. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's the enemy army that they were talking about. Okay, well, get back to here. There we go. That's better. Right, we got any copper ore coming in yet? Please, dear goodness. We got 2 copper ore. You're working. Really? How much copper ore do you have here? None. How much gold stuff do we have? Bronze ingot level 3. Is it all being moved into here? No. Ugh, just taking a while. Okay. So everybody comes. Then we go. And then, yeah, there we go. Let's just attack. Everybody pile in there. Brilliant. Okay, good. And then make sure that I've got my better warriors coming in here. Excellent. And then we're just going to, I guess, run at these guys if they're not going to move. Well, if they're going to stay over there, then I guess I'm not going to bother engaging them, but it's fine. Dismiss. Cool. Nice. Well, that was pretty efficient, to be honest. That was pretty efficient. Ah, this copper situation is absolutely killing me, man. This is very annoying. Got deposits. Let's get some more people mining here. More people mining there, and more people mining here as well. Cool. That's better than nothing. Better than nothing. I don't think anybody is taking copper now. The archery workshop technically would take copper through the bronze arrows, but the bronze arrows has been stopped. Even though I really, 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 really want to get bows. You know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to get this tin station to do resource transport, meat transport, infinite, send it back in loads of 10. Yeah, confirm. How many wagons do we have? 84 whole wagons. There we go. Yeah, so that tin station can now collect all the resources that are up in the hills here as well. We'll also send back the hides. Infinite. Send it back in loads of 10. No, not to the village center. Oh, bugger. I didn't mean to send it there. To the transport hub. Yep, that's it. There we go. Village center. Not to the village center. Good try, though. Transport hub. 10. Okay, that's better. That means that we can put our people to good use as opposed to just leaving all of this stuff out there, which is fine. Right, how are we doing armaments-wise? I mean, not badly. Not badly. Resource depleted, iron deposit. Yep. Village harvests. Livestock. I need more resources here. I really don't need hemp. I need feathers. That's what I need. Unfortunately, I can't tell it to supply me with like copper, which is really dearly what we need, to be honest with you. But that's fine. Right. Still not working on the bearings there. It's a little bit annoying. We're up to 1 bit of bronze. Missing raw materials. Where the heck is my copper? So where's it going to go? It's not going to go into here because it's idle, not being used. It should literally just go into this facility right here to make bronze ingots level 2, of which we have not got any. We got plenty of bronze ingots level 1. Look at that. There we go. Brilliant. It's working. It's working. And then also a little bit more in here. Fantastic. Yeah, so there's just no way for me to get additional copper unless this retainer comes around Exchange Jade for Siege Engine? Ooh. I mean, that would allow me to... You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. So where do I equip you? Assigned to Siege and Artifice Workshop. Okay, let's do... General. Retainer. Amazing. And then... Look at that. 5 Jade. 5 Jade for everything here. Okay, here's what we need to do. Our mission has now changed. We need to get this army formed up. Spear inventory. Yep. 100%. Let's go. Form up. Let's move out. We're going all in on the Jade. The problem is, I don't know how I can get more knife money. I mean, I literally don't think it's possible to get... tax is 120. If it's 124 and we pay... I think we only pay 100. I think it was 350 to recruit and it's 100 a month. I think we can cope. I think we can cope with this. But we're going to go and get this. In fact, you know what? We can start building a transport station. Right here. We can start building a mine. Right here. I don't know how this is going to work. But I think my people can. Yeah, no idea if this is going to end up upsetting the wolf lair. It might be slightly too close, but it's fine. The other thing that I need to think about is I've got the Artifice Workshop here. We're currently making wagons. I don't think I need any jade refining or anything like that in order to make it all work, but I might need to do some jade refinery sort of stuff, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, this could be my get out of jail free card, this jade. These retainers are really, really cool. They are really, really powerful. Let's get... In fact, you know what? Let's just max the heck out of this thing. Max the heck out of this thing. Make this very high. Max priority. This is the biggest priority that we have right now. And let's hope that these wolves are not as tough as we think that they are. Actually, I don't think they're going to be that tough. And even if they are, I mean, who cares, right? Here we go. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I might need to manually... There we go. Click the wolf lair. Or they might even just aggro to it themselves. That was shockingly easy. Right. Send list. 2. Transport hub. I don't have the... you know what? I can send the meat. I can send the meat. 50. Transport hub. Let's do 20. Confirm. What did we get? Let's get you disbanded, by the way. Dismissed. What do we get? 30 meat. 50 feathers? That's worth keeping. That is absolutely worth keeping. Count 152. Transport hub. Confirm. Nice. Okay, let's get mining on the jade situation. I think that we can mine jade. I think jade's an ore. Don't quote me on that though. Maybe there is another way to do it. Mining. Looks like it's mining. Looks like it's working. So as soon as we get our first bit of jade in here, I will... There we go. Rough jade. How do we refine it? I knew we'd have to refine it. Jade. Count. Infinite. Every 10. Village center. No. Transport hub. 10. Confirm. And then this needs to get marked as Jade Station. And then you... Oops. You, the transport hub, needs to do send to Jade Station. Wagons. Infinite. 2. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Okay, do that. And then how the heck do we refine jade? Let me consult the encyclopedia, which is very, very touch and go, to be honest. Fundamental. It's not much here, to be honest. There's not much here. Water, what it... I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's literally the Jade Workshop. Why was I so dumb? Honestly, that's ridiculous. It's in industrial here. We've got the copper, remarkably. Let's build it. This is now my max priority here. Very high. Go, 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 go. Have we still got our retainer? We still got our retainer. He's assigned to the siege workshop. We're going all in here. We're going absolutely all flipping in. We got 5 bearings. Actually, I mean, to be fair, we can build a battering ram. If I get somebody assigned here, that would be the thing that we do. And then we get 1 battering ram, and then we just buy the siege engines. Okay, building complete in the Jade workshop. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Work is going to be on refining 5 rough jade into 1 regular jade. That's fine. Honestly, that's a good deal. I mean, because we got 17 coming in here. Rough jade. Have we got any... There we go. Let's get people there. Let's make sure that we get as many people as we possibly can. We've got plenty of peeps. We've got loads and loads of people. I just want to go... I want to go sieging. Monetary tightening? I don't care. Who cares about that? Doesn't matter to me. We should have... I'm assuming that this is going to be the delivery of... Nope, it's not going to be the delivery of wagons. It's going to be the delivery of something else. It's fine. 10 rough jade. Siege equipment production complete on the battering ram. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So, what was the other thing that I needed to get? I needed to get 2 siege towers. The siege towers are going to be 6 bearings. So I guess we can continue to build these bearings. Now we need bronze ingots level 3. Missing raw materials. We should not be missing raw materials. Well, we are missing raw materials, but that's because we just have no copper. We have no copper. I would love to hire a new retainer, by the way. 1 extra unit per gathering cycle. Unlocks crafts of wooden components. That could be useful, but we don't have the cash for it. We can literally just sustain one single thing at the moment. Yeah, where's my wagons? I've got 5 wagons in the transport hub. Am I running low on wagons? No, I've got 301. Are they all tied up over here? 190, 100 and something of them are. You know what? Let's do send. New shipment. Wagon to transport hub. Let's do 5 of 40. 5 of 40 would be 200. No, we need to do 5 of 25. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Get that away. That should be very, very easy for us to load up and get done. And I'll even assign an extra person here just temporarily, just to make sure that that is all done, so that we are able to just keep things going here. Why not send directly to Jade Station, I hear you ask? Well, because I want everything to be managed out of the transport hub here. Yeah, and that should be the case. Like, we should be fine. Tin Station, Jade Station. Yeah, there we go. That's Jade Station right there. There was only 2 wagons I assigned, though, I think, wasn't it? There we go. That's our first load. Brilliant. 50 feathers. Amazing, amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's all working perfectly. We've got 40 rough jade here. It's good. Resource depleted on the copper again. That is just what happens. It's fine. We're making it all work. We're making it all work. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm really impressed. I mean, this is a pretty darned early build. What the heck? Where the heck are all these carts going? Not strictly certain, to be honest with you, but that's fine. If they're all going to arrive here and give me the ability to transport more... Look at this! Loads of additional resources here. Okay, so the jade is coming through. We're producing it at a really, really good pace. How much rough jade do I have? 25 rough jade. And look at that. Regular, normal jade being made. This is brilliant. Okay, we have lucked into, quite frankly, the most brilliant... literally the most brilliant type of person. Retainer person. Phantom soldiers borrow the road. Public approval minus for 2 months. Don't care. Don't care at all. New retainer arrives. Confucian retainer. Gets 1 extra crew monthly. Gets 1 extra unit per producing cycle. Not sure that I'm that bothered. How many bearings do I have? 3. Not really enough. Not really enough at all. Wow, look at that. We're doing it. It's just that simple. We're going to get a siege tower. I love it. So, I would like to do metal bow for sinew. Let's turn this back on. Yeah, we'll get one person working here. I know that's going to mean that we need to turn this back on as well, so that we can start doing some copper. No cruiser available for transport. There's our siege tower, by the way. Love it. And let's reduce the numbers in the logistics station. Reduce the numbers there, just so that we have somebody available at all times. This feels... If we can make this whole Jade thing pay off, which I absolutely, for the record, think that we are. Also, I kind of feel like I should get another mining camp. Like, just go absolutely balls to the wall. Absolutely balls to the wall. Max priority it. Not like there's anything else. That's our second siege tower, by the way. Amazing. Amazing. So we're not going to make any more siege towers. But what I can make now is a mobile ballista. I can actually just make a regular mobile ballista. And a mobile trebuchet I will buy. If I can. Mobile ballista. Mobile trebuchet. Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah. I will build a regular ballista because I've got the correct number of bearings now. And in fact, I might even be able to get another one of them. If I can. I'd love to. That's a third siege tower. That's my bad. I did not mean to do that. It's a good position to be in. Capture the enemy stronghold. Yes, I would love that. Are we good on... How many bows do I have? I see, the problem is I would really like more bows, because at the moment I'm just going to be going in with swords and stuff. But I suppose if I just get a few mobile trebuchets, then who cares? who cares? Who cares about any of that nonsense? Because, well, I'm just going to have all of the siege equipment that I need in the entire flippin' world. Right, I think we're going to form people up, and I think we're going to start going... I think we're going to start going at it. Usually, I think I would want to have archers. But I think, honestly, under these circumstances, as long as I can get a few more bits of... There we go. We're still not good for meals, though, are we? We're not in a great place. Oh, I literally have not ever put anyone into the latrine. Wow. I didn't even know you had to equip somebody to the latrine. Who'da thunk it, eh? Who'da thunk it? Leave that fully staffed. Leave... There we go. Leave that down a little bit. See, a few more... mobile trebuchet built. Easy peasy. Don't have anyone in there. Don't have anyone in there. It's fine. You're on one. You're on one. Anybody else? Precision workshop, honestly. Probably don't need that many people in there. Probably don't need that many people in there either. Weapons workshop. Yeah, these weapons workshops have just been sort of like humming away quietly in the background. We have basically completely exhausted our iron deposit. Well, we have completely exhausted it. Can I get a mobile ballista as well? Did I build a mobile ballista? I can build a mobile ballista. What's the issue here? It says that I can build a mobile ballista, so... Let's just do it. It says we're missing raw materials. Ah, it's the iron ingots. That's what we need. Okay, well, you know what? Who cares about that? Because we can just purchase one. We need 5 jade. Well, joke's on you. Just got it. Amazing. Yeah, so a little bit disappointing that I'm not going to be able to get some archers, but we're gonna go up against this wall. We're gonna do it. Mobile ballista. I suspect that the ballista is better for single targets, whereas the other thing, the trebuchet, is going to be better against walls. Right, let's do military. Let's do sword infantry. We'll do everything here. We'll do absolutely everything. You will be our sword infantry. You will be that. Great. Confirm here. Another unit, sword infantry. We will get wooden clubs. We will get some armor. We will get some shields. Confirm. Yep. Then we will get spear infantry, which is going to be the bulk of our force, I think. And you will have no armor or anything. That's not what I meant to do. It should be... Ooh, earn 60 knife money every kill. That's huge. That would be absolutely amazing. Unlock recipes to upgrade equipment to a higher quality. See, there's so much potential here. There really is a lot of potential. Yep, nothing. There we go, that's better. Up to 61. Cool. Okay, so that is quite a... That's quite a force. That is quite a force. Let's get an extra person assigned over there. I really don't need any excess people working in any of these places. It's cool. Okay, good. And so that gives us ballista. I'm going to get another trebuchet because I really would like one. But I think we're honestly good to go. As soon as these armies finish forming up, we will be in a position to go for it. And we're absolutely going to flip and go for it. Alright. We've got three food in the bank, but that's it. Any chance of another trebuchet before we go? How much jade do we have here? 3 jade? We're going to continue to produce the darn stuff. It's good. Okay, here's the thing. Let's get everybody out the front. Everybody out the front. The gate's already open, so that should be no issue. Ironically, we are able to fit the ladders through the gate. That's fine. Okay, so we need to be careful about how we do this, because we do not have any archers. Do not like that at all. Right, move up, move forward. The great news is that we will be able to trebuchet... Oh, there we go. I was going to say we will be able to trebuchet all of the archers that are over here. Let's move you forward. Let's move you forward as well. Let's move the battering ram. Well, let's not move the battering ram quite yet. Oh. We got some issues. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Battering ram. Okay, you know what? You know what? It's fine. Let's go. Let's move out. Let's attack the... Whoa. Attack the buildings. I hope there's not splash damage on this. There we go. Attack the camp thing. Because I actually do need the space to maneuver all of my forces through here. The battering ram, of course, does not really operate like that. Go. Nice. Amazing. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Keep the... Don't really know what's happening here. We're just going to go for it. Let's go. Let's move in. Attack. Siege engine. Oh, look at that. There we go. Get assigned up there. You're going to go there. Yep. Do I need to left click? I think I did. Okay. Okay, battering ram. Okay, go to the door. Oh, these ballistas, man, they're crazy. Okay, then you go over here. Okay, and then keep moving with my forces forward. Oh, the door is just opened. Okay, well, that's great. Get up. Go. Go. Okay, get up to there. Nice. And then get you up to there as well. Okay, up. Look at that. We're on the walls. We're literally on the walls. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, get these within range here. Like along... Whatever. Just move to there. There we go. Look at that. Okay, that is... Whoa, that was their siege engine, and it was horrifically effective, to be honest with you. Here we go. Move in. Yes, go. Attack up here. That's these guys. Let's get you onto the walls. I need siege engines to be attacking this up here. Can we... Yeah, can we attack the... Okay, it looks like it's prioritizing the troops. I'm not necessarily against that. I am... Oh, there, look at that. Gonna attack... Okay. Army annihilated the siege tower. Yeah, that's okay. We kind of anticipated that. Can I get through the... What's happening here? I don't really know what's happening. Okay, attack the... There we go. Attack the... there we go. Attack the siege engine. That seems like a productive use of everybody's time. There we go. Brilliant. Now, we attack the ballista. That also seems like a very productive use of everybody's time. And now, we can finish off the archers. There we go. Brilliant. And now we can finish off these chumps, whoever they are. Amazing. And are we through the door yet? Are we through the door yet? Here we go. Take them out. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Okay, some of us are through the door. Let's put all of our attention on said door. Yeah, there we go. Battering ram does not really seem to be doing a whole heck of a lot. Not gonna lie. Yeah. You need to be in that position. That's good. There we go. Get through the door? No? Well, let's instead move the trebuchet. Ah, there we go. We're through the door. Okay, it just took a little bit of time. Let's... Is that the enemy stronghold? I think that might be the enemy stronghold. Let's move... Tell you what, let's move the trebuchet and... Let's move the trebuchet and the ballista into attack range, and then let's just bombard these suckers. Okay, and as they come in, we will be ready for them. These look like kind of elite troops, to be honest, so that's fine. Mobile trebuchet is under attack. I'm not thrilled about that. They are going to take it out, but not quite, actually. Okay, let's get my 3 units. Let's get the mobile trebuchet and the ballista. Let's get them through here. I will take the battering ram and just tell you to go batter down that thing over there. I don't think there's anything else standing in the way of us and the enemies other than that. Let's go for it. Let's absolutely go for it then. So the battering ram is going to lure him in. Great. And then, you know what? Let's... Oh. Okay. You're just... Oh, I see, because you're in 3 times speed. Okay, well, let's just... Let's go. Now, there might be some issue with getting through here. Let's clear up all of the different enemy buildings so that we can get through here. Nice. Nice. Brilliant. Brilliant. And let's just see if we can try and go and attack the stronghold, which I presume is this thing over here. Hey! Maybe that wasn't the stronghold. Is this the stronghold? I guess this is the stronghold. Well, you know what? We're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. I don't think that we technically have the capabilities required, to be honest, but that's okay. Can we disengage these? I think these might be single-use siege engines. That's somewhat problematic. Right. Well, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. We're going to take our troops. And let's see what we can do with this. We do still technically have... We do still technically have more mobile trebuchets coming. Yeah, let's dispatch them. And you know what? If I could get a... Where is it? Siege tower. There we go. Mobile siege tower. We still have loads of jade coming through, so we'll get it eventually. Yeah, but these siege towers definitely can't be disengaged, can they? Hold position. Demount. Demount. Yeah. Brilliant. They can be. Amazing. Okay. Move out to here. Move everybody out to here. Siege equipment production completed on the mobile trebuchet. Another flipping mobile trebuchet. I mean, you just can't argue with results, right? I mean, that's so cool. Bring it on up here. These guys don't know what the heck they're doing. Get over here. There we go. Yeah, this is just weird. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, we've got this one last mobile trebuchet coming. Let's get you out to here. There we go. Nice. And then move out to here. Okay, that's it. That's our full complement. I do still have more? No, I don't. That's everything. Right. Let's get into position. I know I'm technically down an army, but that's okay. Let's run at it. Let's just go at it. This is going to be, honestly, probably completely unsuccessful. There we go. There we go. I don't know if that actually latched, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. You're stuck. It's fine. Move you out of the way. Move you out of the way. Move you out of the way. There we go. Okay, we're moving. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving. Battering ram. Let's go straight for the door. Nice. Mobile trebuchets. Let's get into position here. Ballista here. Troops. Yep. Here. Nice. Okay, move out, everyone. Move out. This is the time. You're going in a little bit early, siege engine, but that's okay. Completely to be expected. Ballista. Let's get you to take out the siege engine over there. Okay, good. Troops. Get up on top. There we go. And then these guys. Let's get you up on top. Excellent. And let's let everybody clear out just a little bit. And then I will select these units, and I will tell them to go for all of the heavy artillery stuff in the middle. There we go. Go for it. Go for it. Go, 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 go. Nice. You're all within range now. And now we will start launching a whole world of hurt. We don't have anything left. We do have stuff left. Oops. Okay, go for that guy over there. Okay, and then you're coming. You're steaming away. Brilliant. You get up here. There we go. Make sure that we're taking out the archers absolutely first and foremost. And then... do I have more troops somewhere? There's the icon. Yeah, here. Get you up on top. There we go. Siege tower has been annihilated, but that's fine. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. This battering ram is not doing exactly what I expected it to do. What are you doing? Attack the archers. What are you doing? Oh, you're stuck on something? Don't know what you're stuck on. Maybe, I don't know, attack the... That's a... Oh, that's like a... Look, it's a oil, throwing oil down below. Get onto the flippin' battering ram there, dude. Okay, more troops are coming. More troops are coming. That's nice. Keep going, keep going. Keep attacking, keep attacking. Archers are slowly but surely being decimated. I mean, very, very slowly. There we go, get there. You attack the archers. Yeah, honestly, just, you know what? Take out, this is a mistake. Take out the siege equipment stuff. Yeah, take out the siege equipment stuff. Get all the siege equipment stuff, and then we can just literally, like, polish up. There we go. Archers. Nice. We're through. We're absolutely through. Okay, well, can I focus up on the archers here, please? It's good. Do I have more siege engines? Nope. That's us. That's us. That's everything that we've got. The good news is, though, is that we do still have loads and loads of firepower. It is winter. That's not necessarily too problematic for us. But there we go. Look at that. Okay. Now I want to attack you. I want to attack you there. Go. These guys. Get them down. There. And all you need to do is hold off as we... Oh, that's the stronghold right there. Okay. I think we can do it, though. I think we can do it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, you know what we could do? We could, like, call up some more conscripts. Okay, and then we just move forward. Take out those guys. Move here. Excuse me? Excuse me? Why? There we go. Why are you not moving? Yeah, okay. That was maybe a bit of a mistake. Hopefully they can't get my good stuff. If they can. It's very annoying. Okay, good. Maybe I just try and, like, sneak around the edge here. No, I gotta go for him. These guys, you know, just, yeah, send everybody. Just go for it. I might have another siege engine. Oh, it's a siege tower. Useless. Mobile trebuchet, yeah. I still have these units over here. There we go. Come and attack. Brilliant. The good news is that these are technically much better at taking out archers than archers are at taking out my units. Okay, there we go. Let's get you to go and take out the trebuchet. These guys go in there. You, come on, attack here. And then the trebuchet is absolutely going to go down. Lovely. Okay, we have done this, I think, by the skin of our teeth here. I don't know what the fortress is. I don't know what the stronghold is, but, I mean, this feels like the stronghold to me, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't know where the stronghold is, but, I mean, we've well and truly decimated the enemy here. Wowzers, this is a really, really great game. We didn't even experiment with that village. We didn't take over the village over here. Holy cow, folks. Check it out. Wishlist it if indeed you are interested. Mandate order. It's linked down in the description below. Really, really great city builder. Had an absolute whale of a time with this one. Really, really good fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.